All right, guys, I'm going to do the first 18 really fast. 111, let's see. 100. Which number is closest to 111? Well, square root of 111 is closer. I'm going to use my pink numbers. The pinks that I do know is 121 and 100. This is 10. This is 11. So which one is it actually closer to? It's 10 away from here. It's 11 away from there. So it's actually closer to this one. So 11 is the answer. For this one, let's see. If I start at 0, 0, and I move 8 units to the right, where is the line? Well, here's the line. This is line T that starts at 0, 0. So it's right here. If I go up, that's where the line is, right there at 6. Number 3, 22 plus 8 is 30. Minus 10 is 20. So this is, what is the square root of 20? Well, I know 16 and I know 25. So this is between 4 and 5. The only answer that's anywhere between 4 and 5 is right there. This one, what's this equation? Well, let's see, it starts at 0, so y equals something something plus 0. It goes up 3 over 1. Up 3 over 1 is just 3, so y equals 3x plus 0. We don't write the plus 0. Y equals 3x. All right, let's see, which one's closest to the square root of 13 plus the square root of 21? All right, this one is between 9 and 16. This one is between 16 and 25. So this answer is between 3 and 4. This answer is between 4 and 5. So if this was really close, like if this was the square root of 10, I would say, oh, this is really close. Choose that one. But 13 is like right in the middle. It's 4 away from here. It's 3 away from there. So I don't feel good about choosing either one of these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say it's about right in the middle, about 3.5. Same thing with 21. I wouldn't feel good choosing 16 or 25. 21's right in the middle. So a good estimate for me is right in the middle, 4.5. If it was really close, if this was the square root of 24, I would say just choose that one. But it's not. It's the square root of 21, which is in the middle. So if I add 3.5 plus 4.5, that's 8. That's right there. All right, this one starts at positive 1. So it's either that or that. So these guys are gone. And it goes down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3. All right, there we go. 7 starts at 30. That's the 0, 30. What's the slope? What's the slope? Let's see. I can choose this box also. It goes up that much, but that much is actually 5, right? These go up 5 boxes. This is 35. So it actually went up 5 over, from there to there is 10. If you put 5/10, you're wrong. So we cannot put 5/10. But if you reduce that, if you took a 5 out, it's actually 1/2. If you're not good at reducing, you could, on your calculator, do 5 divided by 10 and get 0.5. Either one of those is right. This is wrong. All right, number 8. Let's see. Which of these is true? If I just slide it 8 units to the right, everything is the same. So all these sides, the red side is still the same side as the red side. The black side is still the same side as the black side. The pink side is still the same length as the pink side. And all the angles are the same too. So is the old angle N the same as the new angle N? True. Is the LM, side LM, which is the red side, so the red side, is the old red side the same as the new red? Oh, they try to get you. This isn't the red side. This is the pink side. So why would the red side be the same size as the pink side? False. They tried to get you. They tried to make you think that they were going to ask about both red sides, but they didn't. All right, side MN, the old side MN is longer than the new side MN. The old red side is longer than the new red side. No, they're the same. Nothing changes. All right, number 9. Let's see, this thing starts at 1, so y equals something plus 1. Let's see, I can choose that spot, up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1, so y equals 2x plus 1. It's not that. It doesn't have a slope of up 1 over 2. It has a slope of 2x there, and it starts at positive 1. They wrote it backwards, but that's the right one. The slope is 2. The y-intercept is not 0. The graph is not negative. It doesn't go down. And yeah, it was this guy. Okay, number 10. Where does this thing start? It starts right there at 50. What's the slope? Let's see, it goes from there to there. So it goes up, not one box. It goes up actually from 50 to 100. So it goes up 50 over 4. So up 50 over 4. If you put that, you're wrong. Up 50 over 4, you're wrong. If you reduced it the correct way and you said they're both even, I can take an 2 out, and you said this is 25 halves, you're right. If you said I suck at reducing, I'm going to put this in my calculator, 50 divided by 4, and you said 12.5, you're also right. So either one of those is right. This guy is wrong. They're all the same number, but still. All right, anytime, if we just had this equation, 2x plus 3, that graph would be like this. We would start at 3, it'd go up to, it would look like that. But as soon as you put a power of 2 in a graph, here's what that equation would look like. I'll make it a different color. It would look like this. So as soon as you put powers in a graph, it gets curvy. So why is this not a linear function, a line function? Because it's not a straight line. All right, how can I get from there to there? She said the only way I can go from there to there is to slide over. No, I can also use this as the mirror. I can also use the y-axis as the mirror, because look, he's 4 away, so his reflection goes 4 away. He's 2.5 away, so his reflection goes 2.5 away. His reflection is like 5.5 away, so his other reflection goes 5.5 away. So these guys are actually reflections of each other. So you could reflect over the y-axis. 13, let's see. Negative 2x and positive 4x is, when you combine those, really I have 2x's plus 10 equals 70. When I make my teams, I need to subtract the 10 from this side. And 2x's equals 60. And when I divide by 2, x equals 30. All right, let's see this one. All right, this one is tough. One way I'm going to check these two answers. If I don't know how to do that, I'm going to check these two. This is the x and this is the y. So what happens if I plug in 4 times instead of, what if the x is 1, right? What if I plug in plus 8 times the y is 0? Does that equal 5? Let's see, 4 times 1 is 4 plus 8 times 0 is 0. That doesn't equal 5. So no, this point does not work. So no, it's not this one. All right, what if we try 5 and 5? 5 for the x and 5 for the y. 4 times, I'm going to do this again. I'm just going to say, okay, what if I just, instead of plugging in 1 and 0, I plug in 5 and 5, because that's what this guy says. Is 20 plus 40 equal to 5? No, it is not. So that one's wrong. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If you holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I got it wrong. It's not that one. Okay, how do you really do it? How do you really do it? Okay, how do I really do it? I need these guys to cancel out. So 4s and 5s don't easily cancel each other out, and 10s and 8s don't cancel each other out. So this is going to be hard. I need to actually turn both of them into 20s. So I'm going to multiply this one by 4 and this one by negative 5, because I need one to be positive 20 and one to be negative 20. So 4 times 5x is 20x. 4 times 10 is plus 40y. 4 times 5 is plus or equals 20. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Negative 5 times 8y is minus 40y. Equals negative 5 times 5 is negative 25. Now, the x's, 20x's minus 20x's cancel out. Good, that's what I wanted. But, 40y's minus 40y's, that also cancels out. We've got nothing on this entire side. On this side, we have 20 minus 25 equals negative 5. 0 never equals negative 5. That's a false statement, so there are no solutions. 15. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is the A, this is the B. 6 squared plus 8 squared equals I don't know squared. 36 plus 64 equals I don't know squared. 100 equals I don't know squared. So I have to take the square root to get rid of the squared. So C equals the square root of 100, which is 10. 6, 8, 10. I told you that would show up a lot. All right, this one. If I take an x and multiply by 6, then minus 2, I should get my y. So let's see. I'll start with an x. I'll start with this x. Multiply it by 6 first, so I get negative 12. And then if I minus 2, I should get negative 14. So no, this one does not work. Over here, I can choose any one I want. I'll choose this one. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. minus 2 is negative 14. No, that doesn't equal 0. This one does not work. Let's see. I'll do this one. 6 times 0 is 0. Minus 2 is negative 2. Ooh, it works. Okay, let's try the next one. 6 times 6 is 36. Minus 2 is 34. This one does not work. All right, so it looks like it's going to be this one. Negative 10 times 6 is negative 60. Minus 2 is 62. Yep. Negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. Minus 2 is negative 32. 0 times 6 is 0. Minus 2 is negative 2. 6 times 5 is 30. Minus 2 is 28. 6 times 10 is 60. Minus 2 is 58. Yeah, it's this guy. 17. Reflect this over the x-axis. If this is the mirror, this guy's 2 away from the mirror, so his reflection is going to be 2 away from the mirror. This guy's 7 away from the mirror, so his reflection is going to be 7 away from the mirror. This guy's 4 away from the mirror, so his reflection is going to be 4 away from the mirror. And look, this is where they go. And I'm going to label, this is where L went to, this is where M went to, this is where N went to. If then we slide it over into place and we go right by 10 units, then this is where the L ends up. It's easy to see. This is where the M ends up, and this is where the N ends up. So let's see. LM is from here to here. That's really the Z side. LN is really the X side. And the short side, NM, is the Y side. All right, 18, then I'm going to stop this video. Let's see. All you had to do is write one equation in each box. You didn't even have to solve it. So let's see. For the aquarium, Y equals and Y equals. For the aquarium, there's $20 just to get a tour guide. So we're going to start at 20 bucks. And it's $8 every student plus $8 every student. There's my one equation. This class for 40 bucks just for a lab fee, just for showing up. And it's also $3 for every student. $3 for every student. There's our two equations. Okay, there's your first 18. Good luck.